Hello and welcome to the show. I'm back on my summer car. Today is actually the big day, really, for our Satsuma. The plan is we are going to take it to the main town. We're going to go for our first drive in the car and hopefully, big hopefully here, get the car to pass inspection. Now, I really hope the car is going to be good enough to do that. I have, thankfully, figured out how to get the brakes working. You will also notice that I've got the septic truck over here. I have gone and done a couple of the missions just to earn a little bit of money. You can see I've now got 3,000, so that we can pay the money to get the vehicle past inspection. Also, seeing as we're going up towards the town anyway, we're going to get some kind of custom parts for our vehicle. Quite a lot to do today, actually. Because the first thing is first, we've got to fix the brakes. Now, while I was going around earning a bit of money, I also had to play around and figured out what was going on with the car and why it wasn't stopping. If we can close all of that and open up the bonnet. Basically, these reservoirs I was filling, or I was checking the wrong one. I think after I blew all the brakes and fiddled around with stuff, I didn't fill back up this front one. Now, I think the reason why I got confused is if we look over it. Oopsie. It shows this one here as brake master cylinder back here. I think that might actually be... maybe it's actually... No, I think that's part of the same one. Ignore me. It's just I filled up the large bit at the back and didn't fill the front one. So, if we go and grab... I think both of these have got stuff in, so bugger it. We'll just grab this one. We'll just stand from this end, though, because we can twist it easier. One of these should be relatively full. The back one should be relatively full. There, as you can see, the front one isn't. That was the problem. I hadn't filled up the front bit, so yeah, it wasn't stopping. With that full, we should now have brakes. Fingers crossed. So let's go and put these back on, and then put this back on as well. Now we should be good to stop. At least it worked. It worked when I tested it briefly last time out. Right, let us go and open the boot. Now, for this journey, we are actually going to need various things. We are going to bring our can of petrol. I don't know if we've got enough in there. In fact, we didn't actually put that much in the car to begin with. So what we're going to do, we're going to give it a little bit more petrol. Oh, I've left my phone on. Go away! Today is an important day. It's a Saturday, and we're going to... I'm hoping the shop's going to be open on weekends. Otherwise, it's going to be a really long, wasted journey. I assume... Oh, no, wait, hold on. I've just realised what we might be about to do. Never mind. Fingers crossed this is going to work still. Because we're going to sleep the rest of this night, because I think it's starting to get late. So I really hope the place is open on a Sunday. If it isn't, we're going to have a lot of fun. Or not, as the case may be. Are we out of petrol in this canister, maybe? I don't know. It's got half a tank anyway. That should be enough, more than enough to get us to the town. So, yeah, we're going to take this with us, because we're going to fill it up regardless. I don't know if maybe we're not going to take it with us. Maybe it has decided it wants to stay at the garage. I'm not sure I can blame it. This is probably going to be an arduous journey, and things are probably going to crash and go horribly wrong. But we shall see. We've got that in there. Now, we are also going to take the oil, just in case. We are going to take... Actually, no, let's not take that oil. Let's take the oil that we've already used some of. No point starting on this lot over here. We're going to take both of these, take the brake fluid, just in case we've sprung a leak somewhere. I genuinely don't know if this thing is going to pass inspection first time. I kind of get the feeling it's probably not going to. I'm sure there's something I've missed, but at least it will tell me what I've done wrong. At least it's going to tell me where I need to work on the car. Now, technically speaking, I shouldn't be driving this to the garage to get inspected because, well, it's not road legal. I don't know if a policeman spots me if I'm going to get pulled over. Probably would, but I haven't seen any policemen yet. And the only other option I have, the proper way, I guess, to do this would be to tow it. Now, you have seen our track record with towing so far in this series. If I tow this car behind, even let's say I go find the tractor and bring that back and try and tow this behind the tractor, you saw what happened to the van when I was towing that one. It bounced around, it got very angry, and that was a van that was basically indestructible. It didn't matter if that thing fell over. This car is not. This car will take heaps of damage, and it's just towing it is not going to work. It's just not going to work. We're going to take the jack as well, just in case something goes wrong and we need to lift the car up to work on a bit as we, head around on this journey. We're also going to take the be a jerk. No, again, hopefully a policeman's not going to spot us, but I'm going to take it simply because if we end up having issues with thirst, this is all I have that I can kind of bring around with me, so there we go. That can sit in the back seat. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Oh, we've got the partial shelf to put on, haven't we? Bugger. Hopefully this is just going to slot in. Back panel. Please just slot in there, because I really can't be doing... I don't want to be faffing around with any extra bits, and also don't want to really skewer bits of car, and I've given up with basically looking after the body, because I'm just going to cheat and fix it, because it's such a pain in the arse to work with. How do we slot in... I might have... Because I've got so much crap on there, that might not actually fit properly. Oh, wait. There we go. Does look like it's just slotted in. Awesome. Right, I think there is one. If you go for the speakers, yeah, it is over here. Like, you can have this panel, so you can put big speakers in there if you want. Oh, speaking of speakers, the radio can go in the car. I'm just not bothering with it because I'm not going to use it. Basically, yeah. So that's a thing. Another bit that we are going to want to take with us on this journey is the toolkit. If anything goes wrong, we need to have this with us. So this is an important part of our car. So we're going to stick that in there. What we should probably do is actually make sure it is working. So, if we get it... Oh, okay, maybe if I have that, start that with that out, maybe that'll be better. So do we not want to start? Okay, enter driving mode. Don't know why that was a little bit grumpy. A little bit of a rev, and that got it going okay. We'll just let that warm up for a second before we go mess around too much. Other bits to put on the car, just finishing touches really. The wheel trims, we can do that. I'm hoping that it is just going to be a click on. You can paint the wheels here, make them look much shinier and nicer, which we shall do now. I thought I had done that, but it's possible in the... when I was testing stuff, at one point my computer had a little issue and I lost a bunch of save progress. So, yeah, that's... yeah, you can paint them, you just make them look that bit nicer, which is always helpful. And then we'll put the... I'll see what the wheel trims look like, see if I like them or not. There we go. I'm hoping they just clip on, because I've now got to put my toolkit away. So please just... clip on in place. I doubt they're going to be held on by anything else. Anything else? Well, they're most likely to be held on by cable ties if it's my working. Yeah, I had that on my... Oh, wait, hold on. Do these have a... Yes, they do. Right. Rear left. Sorry. Yeah, on my Clio, I think when we got it, it had pretty wrecked hubcaps, and we got some really cheap ones somewhere, and basically were cable tied on. Hey, it lasted. It worked. It did the job. But there we go. I mean, that's my sort of engineering, really. That can go on there, and then we can have this on as well. Now there is the clock gauge. I'm not quite sure where that does go in the car. As I said last time out, I don't know if it is actually a replacement for the rev meter. I feel like the revometer is a more important ometer to have than the clock. So yeah, that's going to stay out there. And as I said, I'm not bothered about radio because I'm not going to use it. We shall test the brakes on the car. I'm really hoping that this is going to now work. I have got the game, sorry, to work with my controller, my Xbox controller. So, we have got analog stick for steering. Unfortunately, a little bit fiddly in having analog stick for steering and then mouse for looking around, but there we go. Now, okay, so car is working. Let's just stick it in reverse. And I should back it out of here. Yes! We have got brakes! We have got functioning brakes in our car. Okay, we do pull ever so slightly. I say ever so slightly, so we've got to do a little bit of work with the alignment on this car. Yeah, because we're pulling a bit to the left. So we'll have to have a look. Oh, okay. Little bit sensitive on the old... on the old controls there, a little bit on the sensitive side with the steering. Let's turn that all off. I'd say that's pretty good to go now. Right, so one of these wheels here is a little bit on the wonky side. I think it might be that one. Yeah, that doesn't look straight, does it? That looks perfectly straight. That one looks wonky. Okay, we can fix that though. That is easily dealt with. That is easily dealt with. I'm not sure if like alignment. I think it will fail the inspection if it's too wonky. I don't know on that front though. Either way, just simply driving it there is going to be nicer if we have the car going in a straight line. Let's go and have a look, see if we can find the right spanner size. Now, there is a way to cheat your way in looking through here to find and move stuff around. So I'm going to be doing that. I'll actually try and remember which bloody one it is that does the positioning. Is it that one there, I think? Okay, let's have guesstimates at spanners until we get it right. I think it might be a bigger one. Maybe that way. Nope, maybe not. Maybe we keep going bigger ones. It's back to my favourite game of them all here. No, that's just doing the main one up. Okay, maybe it is a piddly one. Let's work through the smaller ones, because I don't think it's going to be getting up to the huge end of the spectrum. I have got the knack now of finding a place to put the toolbox down, and I can look around, and maybe it is at the huge end, or huger end of the spectrum. Bloody hell. Sometimes it's guesstimating works, sometimes it really, really doesn't. There we go. Right, so if we pull it that way, is that looking... No, that's looking more out, so we want to go the other way with it. So we want to bring it back that way. Just a few. I don't really know how many. How's that looking? Still needs to come back more, I think, in comparison to that. Yeah, it needs to come back quite a lot more, actually. That's really out. I must have knocked it. I swear I had it straight when I put it in the garage. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe, maybe I've knocked it at some point when doing stuff. Because I know we had this issue when I first pushed it into the garage. It was a little bit on the wonky side. So perhaps I've knocked it when I was working on something else. I don't know if you can knock stuff out of alignment. Or maybe I've just scroll-wheeled on the wrong area at some point. Okay, let's bring that back a little bit more. It's looking better, I think. Okay, let's go. I shouldn't have turned the car off because we're probably going to give it another quick test just to see if that is now on the working side. Okay, door closed. Back into driving mode. Okay. Oh, I didn't give it some welly first. I'm not sure that that's quite right for this. There might be something not quite set up in the car. Let's have a quick test, though, of reversing. I've got my camera at a really wonky angle. Wherever you go into driving mode is where your camera kind of sits, so I've got it at a slightly wonky... But okay, we might have gone too far the other way now, because we're pulling... Yeah, we might have gone a little bit too far. There we go, get that open. Okay, we can fix this though. We can fix this. We can bring it back slightly. I mean, at least this is good news in that it's... Oh, wait, we won't get that way, that way. At least this is good news in that what we're doing is obviously adjusting the problem. It's just finding that finite solution. Oh, probably don't want to close that unless we knock something over. Right, enter driving mode. Also, this steering wheel is not exactly dead on the straight with my controller, so that's probably not helping matters. But there we go. All right, let's see if that. I'm trying to make sure that my steering wheel isn't pissing around. I don't know. Yeah, the analog stick on this controller is quite old and apparently not perfectly in line. I think that's better than it was, though. I do think that's better than it was. Yeah, that's gonna have to do. That's gonna do on the car. I think we are pretty good to go here. I think we are very, very well sorted with our Satsuma. So let's bring that back into the garage. We will turn everything off. And we are done. We are ready to go. Let's go and put this case back in the car, though. That's always a good start. Oh, the moment of truth is almost upon us. It is. It is very almost upon us. Let's close the door to this. We will go and sort out our various needs and be ready for the adventure. Before we do set off, though, we're going to look through the catalogue because we're going to buy... Well, I say we're going to order some custom parts. That's why I went around and earned some money on here So we are going to have enough to buy the custom bits that... Well, not all the custom bits that I want, but we're going to have enough to buy some parts. So, what we are going to do with this first order, we've got to have a mighty wing, okay? We've got to have a mighty wing on our car. That is a given. I'm also going to buy these because I want to be able to mess around with the paint and have it proper FailRace colours. Or more accurate than it is at the moment. I'm not particularly happy with it for now. So we're going to buy those two, which is, what, 1,400. You can buy a lot of custom tyre stuff. Now, some of these I think are road legal, some of them aren't. I mean, of course, there's a slick, not going to be road legal. Don't know about the rally tyres. These ones here, the middle two might be. I'm not sure. You've got to be careful when it comes to the upgrading the parts to get it past inspection. Once you pass inspection, of course, you can change it and you're... I don't know if you get pulled over by the police. But yeah, you can change it. These bits here, of course, you can have if you want. There are some hideous, hideous interiors we're not going to be getting. What we are going to be getting is the air-fuel ratio gauge. It is very, very useful. And this lot, the other gauge cluster, should be helpful for telling me what's going on with if we've got any pressure problems and so on and so forth. Now, this is where we come to the actual sort of car performance. I'm not sure I'm going to have quite enough money to buy bits and pieces here. We're not going to for now. That's going to be on my second order that we do. We will get these. So we do that. Little envelope, and we'll go stick that in the car, and we will take that with us. Because to get the parts, you've got to order... No, it's not... This is set in, was it 90... I want to say 95. I might be wrong. But... yeah, it wasn't, nice Amazon Prime and you'd get it the next day. It's not how it works. We've got to send off by post. Do we have like a glove box to put this in anywhere? Can it sit in there, maybe? Oh, no, that's glitchy. No. You can go on the floor. There's plenty of space there on the floor. Or you can keep the beer company. No, it's probably safer down there. Yeah, we've got to stick that in the post. I don't know how long it takes to come. I don't know once we've put it in the mail, then the post box is at the shop. I don't know if it comes the next day. If it does, that'd be impressive work. I don't know how long we have to wait. So we're probably not going to see those parts this episode. Who knows when. So that's the car good. That is the car all done. We are going to go to the sauna, sort out our dirtiness meter. Actually, no, we're going to go to the toilet first, because that always ends up jumping up the dirtiness meter. We're just going to open every door in the house. We're going to go to the toilet. Sort out all of our needs, so tomorrow can be the big important day. Now, there is one final thing before we get to the inspection place that we have to get sorted, and that is the warning triangle. Otherwise, the car will fail the inspection. Now, the warning triangle is on the back of the tractor. Now, as you remember, the tractor is abandoned on the road to Loppy. I don't even remember how far along the road to Loppy it is, but it is abandoned down there, which means we're going to have to go and pick that up. If I'd thought about it when I was messing around doing the jobs, I would have picked it up while I was in the truck. I didn't. I've only just remembered about it when I started the recording today. So we have got to get to the tractor. So it's going to be a little bit of a long journey around to the town. We're going to kind of really get to properly test out our car. And I say test out our car, panic and flail when everything is going horribly, horribly wrong. Because I have no doubt we're going to find a bunch of issues that I have not thought about. Yeah. There's plenty of nerves going on right now. Plenty of nerves going on right now over what on earth my car... Apparently, so many nerves, we can't get the sauna to work. Over what my car is going to do. I want it to pass first time. I'd love it to pass first time. I also really, 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 really highly doubt it's going to, because I have absolute faith in me of cocking something up. That's just the way the building has gone with the car, kind of. So... yeah, we don't have to empty the dirtiness meter all the way to the very bottom. It'll be enough to get us round there. Honestly, I don't know if you leave the dirtiness meter at the top, if you actually die of anything. Probably. Knowing this game, probably. You'll probably die of a disease or something. That'll do, though. That'll be enough to get us around to the shop. And while we're at the shops, we might also get a bit more food, because we are a little bit running low. Right, that will do. We will go to bed, and we will set off in the morning. Now, as I said, he's going to go to a Sunday? I don't know. I know the place is only... oh, God. Well, today's going to be an interesting one. What is the time? How late have we got up? Okay. Well, we're going to have to get a little bit of a wriggle on, because it's 4, I believe, the garage shuts. So we're going to have to go. We've got everything we need. Everything we could possibly need is inside this car. So, shut that. Get the car started. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not actually sure if I'm not knocking something on my controller as well when I'm doing this that's upsetting stuff. That could also not help. Right. Car on. It seems like it has kept the temperature from last night. Sure. Right, we are in reverse. We are on our way, everyone. We are on our way to the town. The first ever journey in the Satsuma. God, let's please don't wreck it. Like, I'm terrified I'm going to wreck this car. I'm really, really worried that I'm going to wreck this car. Like, I've driven down these roads quite aggressively for most of the time when I have been in, you know, the vans, in the septic. I was racing the septic truck around these dirt roads. It was great fun. However, in the Satsuma, it's a really different story because I can wreck it. And if I wreck it beyond all use, this is going to be a nightmare to get it back to the garage again, get it back to home or wherever it needs to go for its repairs. So, yeah, and of course, this is the first time I'm driving with a bloody controller, so that's a thing. I'm also just looking at the smoke out the back of my car. It was black, it's now gone back to being sort of grey. I'm not sure if the reflections are doing funny things. Also, of course, I've got the fluffy dice going on that are doing their thing and generally being a pain. We've just gone past 60 kilometres an hour. It feels like we are doing about 20 kilometres an hour at the moment. I don't know, the sense of speed in this is a little bit, well, I guess perhaps because I'm flat out so much in driving the vans and the trucks and the tractor around here, because I am really being quite tentative with the Satsuma, that it feels a lot slower. Now, the quicker way back to town is to take a right here. I'm not going to do that because I've got to go get to the tractor, which is to the left, and I can't remember how far along. I think we got quite a long way towards Lopi with the tractor when we were messing about with the van, wasn't it? So we're going to take a left wherever where's the turning? Turning's coming up soon. There it is. I mean, so far the car is working. I can't tell which is the wonky. Oh, we're back to raining again. That's not fun. I have some wipers and some lights here. Let's just go and hold up for a second. We're going to hold up for a second here because we're going to get them on. Ah, look at that. I can't really, unfortunately, look around very easily because the looking is done on the mouse and I'm trying to drive on a controller. So, yeah, it's a little bit on the wonky, but never mind. We're kind of working in a very FailRacey fashion at the moment. I think the car is pulling worse. I'm also literally revving the nuts off the car without really thinking. So, sorry about that. Should probably be being a little bit nicer to our car here. Oh, we've now stopped with the tremendous rain. So we've got sort of little showers going on at the moment. Oh, I can't look down to turn off the wipers. Ah, I found the tractor though. That is good news indeed. We have got to the tractor. Let's not skewer our car. I spy the triangle. I spy the warning triangle that I need. Right. Oh, wipers off. Okay. Leave driving mode. Oh, crap. I have such horrible thoughts. There we go. That the little... What's it called? Oh, unhook that. There we go. Got a warning triangle. That little green car that comes racing around is going to come splat into the back of us while I'm prattling around here. No. Look. We can play this game all day if we want Satsuma. I just want your boot open. You will be defeated in the end, so just open the boot and then we can all be happy. There we go. The jack is sticking out a little bit there. Never mind. No one needs to know. Oh, God. This is terrifying. This is absolutely bloody terrifying. Oh, crap. Door. There we go. Okay, I can't really lean about in here because of the way I've rejigged the controls, so... Yeah. There's... Oh, bugger. It was doing so well and we managed to stall it. I think it might be the auto clutch, actually, that's playing a little bit funny on here. Okay, we good? We're moving again? Yes, we are. We are on the go. We are on the go, and the camera is slightly wonky. Hold on, let me fix the camera. Let me fix the camera game. We're trying to do everything all at once here, and I've not got enough hands. Ugh. There we go. Right. Just making sure there wasn't any funny noises going on from the car. Yes, to Loppy we go, and then towards the main town that I can never remember the name of. I think it's mostly just these dirt roads the whole way. The other slight reason why I wanted to take this... I say I wanted to take this route. The other reason why I wasn't too fussed about ending up taking this route. It keeps us off the main roads. It keeps us away from where I imagine... Not that I've ever seen a police checkpoint or a police car on this game, but I imagine where they would be around, you know, the motorway bits. And by heading this way, we are slightly better off and slightly less likely to run into any of them. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were kind of... Oh, there was a scrape. Oh, that's not gone well. Something's just scraped. Something scraped and broke. What the hell happened there? What was that? Something's gone on. Is that even something in the road that's fallen off? Oh. Hey, don't mind me. My car has just abandoned its drive gear over here. Why has it abandoned that? Sure we tightened that up. I'm actually completely sure we tightened that up. Because I did find a loose one on there. Yeah, so this is a bit awkward. Maybe that's what we've been having problem with the stalling going on. It's been just causing issues. Right, we are in a really awkward place here. Actually, I'll tell you what we can do. Maybe. Release that. Dude, I mean, if you want to give me a hand pushing my car, that would be amazing. Because we're going to use your driveway to fix up our car. I love how... oh, I guess technically this would kind of make sense if this fell off. I have had some odd bits where, like, one bolt has been undone and it just stopped the car dead for, like, or you know, the car stopped moving for no apparent reason. That would kind of make sense the way that broke down if that had fallen off the bottom of my car. Yeah, so there's that to contend with. Right, Satsuma. Oh, God. I am Hulk. Oh, we're going to get bent up bodywork again. I did... Damn it, bloody car. Got to make sure now. I did definitely put the handbrake off so I can push the damn thing back. Yeah, that handbrake is off as far as it goes. That's on. That's definitely off. The pushing the cars around has seemed to get a lot trickier. I mean, of course, I know, you know, this is a fairly hefty car. Well, I say a fairly hefty car. It's not as heavy as the van that we pushed around, no problem. Look, just go back. Why are you stuck? Maybe you push it from the side. Push. Push. Car. Please go this way. I just need to get you onto level ground. I don't really care where that level ground is. Come on. It's making a horrible, horrible crunching noise. However, we've always got it back on the road. I don't want to do this repair on the road, though, because if we do this repair on the road, we're going to possibly get crashed into. I don't know how often the little tiny hatchback goes around this area, but I don't want to risk it, because knowing my luck, that would murder us. I do think, thankfully, I did notice when I was messing around with the car, where the drive gear goes, I think I can get to nice and easily. I say nice and easily, there's a fairly loose use of that term. Why do you not go backwards? Go that way. Or maybe it's because I'm pushing it from a wonky angle. Why can you not go? I've pushed you in the most stupid way sideways. Can you go backwards, though? Apparently not. Well, it does look like we're going to be stuck doing this repair here, because the damn car doesn't go, unless I've left it in gear. That might give it some problems. Have I left you in gear? Enter driving mode. No, that is in neutral. Looks like I guess maybe the drive gear fell out that did something funky. Okay, oh, door closed. Please no one come down here because we've got problems. Right, boot opened. Car jack is going to lift up this. I'm pretty sure it was this corner that we can get through to the kind of where the gearbox is. Is this one here? It's got the hole. Yeah, there. So that's where it's fallen out of. I don't know if it's done damage internally or quite what it might have done. So, that is a real bugger. I'm literally waiting to be wiped out by the green car. I am going to point that out now. I know that I'm going to get murdered by it. So, yeah. Take your bets, audience. Am I going to get this repair done before I get run over? Okay? Let's go and... no, I'm going to leave my drive gear over there for now, just in case we do get run over, or we do get crashed. It doesn't get pinged and stuck through the floor. It's in the passenger side, isn't it? Oh, bloody doors. Swear the doors on this car are worse than any of the other ones. Thankfully, we've got plenty of beer. We didn't bring any food with us. I'm an idiot. I meant to pack food and forgot. I was such a hurry to get to the test centre, in such excitement. We've not even made it to Lopi, and we've already buggered this all up completely. I mean, you guys called it. You guys called it on me rolling as soon as we set off. We didn't roll. We just lost a drive gear. You know, I mean, I think I'd rather have rolled, to be honest. I'd rather have been my incompetence driving than be it apparently my incompetence at seeing bolts that were done up. Because I swear, like, I seem to remember people telling me there was one bolt undone on the drive wheel, the drive gear, sorry, that I then went and fixed at a later date. I can't remember if I did it on camera or not, but I'm pretty sure I knew that there was something at one point undone on that drive gear. So I went and fixed it, and apparently that wasn't enough. Well, so far we've not been run over, and thankfully it's not like we lost the part completely. The part just fell out. It didn't get disintegrated or anything, so we should be able to just stick that back in there. Oh, okay. Right, we're going to do leany. We're going to do leany tighten up bolts, because that physics is getting angry at me. There's not going to be that one there, though. And this is why we brought a toolkit with us. If we had not bought a toolkit, or if we hadn't bought the jack, we maybe have just about been able to do this with the through car vision. I think we probably could have done without the jack, but of course we're not bringing the toolkit. We would have been toast. Well, it's been an eventful journey, and we're going to be out there too late, aren't we? Oh God, we're going to get there way too late, I think, in the day. They are definitely all done up as far as it goes. Yeah, well, not losing drive gear again. That would be irritating. I know what I didn't do. That. I don't think I did that bolt up there. That might be what's done it. Okay, that makes sense. I might have done, it might be me remembering wrong, but I don't remember doing the top bolt up. So, I'm going to say that, I don't know why I closed that, because I've got to get the bigger one out for the wheels. I think that might be where my issue was there. Okay. Still not being run over. Minor crisis averted. I'm just amused by, like, I knew this would happen. I knew something would happen. I'm amused that it's happened in this way. And I do like the way that this game is dealing with these, you know, it was my error. It was my, I forgot that there was I think it was my error. I forgot that there was a bolt not to tighten up there. And I like that the game has punished me with a breakdown, but it hasn't punished me with, you know, the entire car disintegrating. Well, I say that. We haven't actually taken it down now and tested it again. But, from what it seems like, this is quite a fair way of saying, well, you cocked up, but we're going to let you off with only having the part fall off and almost crashing in a ditch. I mean, it could have been a lot worse in the crash as well. We only ended up slightly in a ditch. We didn't end up upside down. Again, would have been quite easy to have had that. Right, I should put my warning triangle out, shouldn't I? God damn it. Well, that would have been a good use for that. That's in there. Toolkit, the most important thing in the entire game, as I now know. The most important thing to bring with you everywhere when driving the Satsuma is going to come with me again. And you can go in. Smack my face with the door. Yeah, I probably deserve that, let's be honest. Sorry, car, for being a useless owner. Envelope is still here. Door is shut. Right. We are ready to set off again. Don't know what time of day it was, if only we had the clock in the car. Right, we are going to enter driving mode. I think we're actually a little bit too far back to enter driving mode. Let's get a little bit closer. Let's sort out our vision. That's the vision that we kind of want when it comes to driving. That works for me. Right, we are going to set off again. Okay, little Satsuma, take us to the town. I guess at the end of the day, if we make it all the way to the town and the garage is closed, we can at least have some food, have some... actually, if we make it all the way to the town and everything is closed, I do have a sneaky way of dealing with it now. You can... I believe there is a toilet around the back of the shop that you can save your game in. And if you save... go back to, or save and quit, reload the game, it moves the time on by 2 hours. So what I will do is if we get there and everything is at that sort of a stage, you know, when it's all the wrong time, rather than drinking myself into a stupor and ending up with a massive hangover back at home, we will just save and exit the menu and everything until we are back to the correct time of day. Basically, it's... is it cheating? I guess kind of, but it's better than me just sitting around waiting in the car and also dying of fatigue, because we probably would. So, yeah, I'm not sure that my performance in this car is amazing. I've probably done something wrong. I think people just say I messed up with when I was tuning the carburetor. I've just remembered now something I needed to look at. When I was tuning the carburetor, I did it with the choke on by accident, so that's perhaps not helping me. I did see at one point with... Oh, that's what caused me issues last time, doing that. Haha! We have found Lopi! Hello! We are like halfway. We are halfway to the town that we want to go to. There it is, 3 miles away. I'm assuming miles? Might be kilometres actually in Finland. Sorry about that. Yeah, we've got 3 distance to go until we make it to the town. And pray that the car passes inspection, even with the... We won't tell them that the drive gear fell out on the way here. Okay, we won't tell them about the potential of very, very... Well, I say loose bolts, just not tightened bolts, because I'm a moron, around the car, and hope that they don't notice them. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to hope that they don't... We hope that the guy doesn't do his job. Maybe if we slip him a few extra hundred of the currency. Is it MK, I think, the currency on here? I'm not sure what the... I want to say... No, I'm not going to guess. I want to say something krona, but it's probably not. That might be a completely different country I'm thinking of. Probably is. Yeah, we slip a few extra and we'll just get the car passed through. That's yeah. I doubt that's a thing you can do on here, and then I remember what game I'm playing. So who knows? I will also take this time as well, while we've got this little bit of a drive to be doing, to explain a little bit of a situation I'm going to be having over the next couple of weeks regarding videos. Now, if you watch my rally car build video this morning, I said about I'm moving house. By the time this video is going out, I'm going to be in the middle of moving house. Now, I have planned and got videos ready for when we expected the internet to come back on. Unfortunately, since I recorded that rally car build, things have changed. It's going to take them a lot longer to get the internet rigged up than we were initially expecting, which is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm not going to get internet until the 8th of December. That's the earliest that they can now do, which is a while away. I have got a plan. There should still be videos. Now, it's going to be a bit of a pain for me, and what this does mean is that the videos that are going out, there's going to be a little bit more sort of let's play-y content as opposed to sort of multiplayer challenges and so on, simply because I can't film any. I'm hoping, again, fingers crossed, I'm hoping we're going to have some. We're going to kind of film a batch of stuff and get some stuff in the bank so that I can edit it out and upload it sort of throughout the time. However, yeah, the videos over the next sort of couple of weeks perhaps going to be a little bit more let's play than I would usually do, simply because I've got internet problems. I have got a plan regarding to upload stuff, because of course I can still make stuff. I can still, I'm going to have plenty of stuff downloaded, and plenty of games still on computer and Xbox and classic games and stuff. I can still play them, I can still sort of make them, but it's the uploading that's the problem. My current plan at the moment is going to involve editing a bunch, nipping around my parents and spending an evening uploading, stealing their internet, and then going back home again and sorting stuff out. It should work, but I'm just going to give you kind of fair warning. It may end up dropping down to 1 video a day for a couple of days, or maybe there might be a day or two where there isn't anything. I'm going to do my very best to keep up the schedule as best I can. But yeah, there are potential potential for some issues. So that's just a warning for everyone. Now, we have made it to the town. My car sounds pretty awful, but there we go. What I'm going to do is very, very quickly stop off here. Bit bouncy, and stop. We are going to, ever so quickly, take the envelope, drop the envelope out the door, because we can phase through stuff, of course. Please don't crash into me, anybody. And take that, and I believe we just stick that in there. Like so. Aha! That's done. I think. I don't know if that's worked. Let's hope it has. We may have people turning up wanting money tomorrow with car parts. Oh, cool with that. Right, and then we're going to drive around the corner, if I have learnt this correctly. Around this way. Should be the garage to get the car inspected. This, there. And I think we drive in that door and park it on the ramp. Oh, God. It is the moment of truth here, everyone. I think if anything's going to fail me, it's going to be, I think, the steering. That might be the wonkiest. I'm not sure how wonky steering is and how wonky my controller is. Basically, if we turn that off, one thing I did read also, make sure your car is nicely positioned on the ramp, which mine is not. Mine is a bit wonkily positioned, because otherwise when he's going to lift it up, it might break. So if we close door, engine on. So if we just move this across, oopsie. Alright, let's just give it a little bit more, and then we will go and position that a little bit more to the left on the ramp. Sorry, I'm looking a little bit up at the ceiling. It's kind of just what I can do at the moment. There. Stick that handbrake on. Now, don't probably go too far to the left now. That looks pretty good. It looks good enough to me. Right, that has literally been the motto of this series. It looks good enough to me. And close. Dude, I have a car for you to inspect. Please make it road legal. Am I supposed to be over this side? Probably am supposed to be over this side. Vehicle inspection. This is it. This is it. We're going... Well, I should probably got the beer out before we gave you the thing to inspect. Ignore the beer. Okay, the beer's fine. Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. I will cry. Looks like we're okay. Looks like we are okay here. I don't even know if I want to look. Ooh! I've also just seen a FailRace poster going on. I'll be there in a minute to inspect your work. I don't know what any of that says, but it's a FailRace poster. I hear some banging. Don't break it. Okay, or you can stab it with a screwdriver. Apparently that's how inspections work. Is this what they do when you have your car MOT'd? Can anybody confirm that? I hope not. I feel sorry for my poor cars. You are such a character with this car of yours. Is that good? I mean, it's great, I thought. What have I broken? What's wrong with it? I should probably not be behind the desk. Are you going to... I'm not getting neither baby chickens or egg. Just tell me about the car, dude. That's what we want to know here. I'm not... It did it! The car has passed! We've got a road legal car! It's amazing! It lost a drive gear on the way there and the steering is wonky, but we've done it. I don't know what we do with this, by the way. Awesome. Do we escape out of that? We have number plates! Haha! Yes! Okay, there's much excitement here, dude. Don't mind me. We're going to go put number plates on. I can't believe it. My car passed first time. It's actually now officially road legal. It's a little bit dented. It's been on a little bit of an adventure. I don't really know how these clip on either. Oh, wait there. Did I say clip? Are they actually clip on? Yeah, we don't have anything to bolt them in with. Our car is road legal! After all of this, and now we're going to celebrate by having a beer. Yes, that is... We're not going to have a beer and drive home. No, we're going to go to the pub. I mean, that to me, that sounds like a glorious plan anyway. So, yeah, we're going to go to the pub, celebrate the fact that our car is now officially road legal. Where does this number plate go on, though? See, I was expecting to go on. Oh, I was expecting to go on there. It has now gone on there. I'm really happy with that. I'm amazed because I wasn't expecting it, but there we go. I don't know if there's anything to do on here or whether we just leave it. I'm kind of clicking everywhere and assuming that that's all right because we can't seem to pick it up, so it's gonna have to be all right. Well, there we go. Hello, I kind of came in through the wrong door, but never mind. We have done it. We're going to have to celebrate with a quick beer because I don't want to die before we get to the pub. So there's that. Don't mind me. You saw nothing. In fact, you didn't. It's yours. If we chuck it over there and the police come, we'll... Wow. That's how we celebrate. I am really, really sorry, Satsuma. I mean, I know you made a paper mache and everything. However, yeah. Right, car. We're going to go drive around the corner. We're going to go save the game at the pub. Oh, handbrake is on. There we go. I mean, this car should be working now. Look at that. Oh, the glorious, glorious movement. And we're completely legal to do all of this. It is amazing. I think we need some work in the performance department. I might have to go and retune the carburetor. However... it's working! We have got a functioning car. Should probably not drive it too hard, though. We're not going to drive it too hard. We are going to go around here. We actually might as well fill it up with petrol while we are here. And we will save the game. Whew. The Satsuma is now fully road legal. I'm quite surprised. I'm going to be honest. I am really quite surprised by all of this. But it's done it. I have built the car mostly successfully. Let's go and fill this out. We might as well fill up the can as well that we have. Yeah, we've got to get ready for some sort of tuning parts. I might have to have a little bit of a tinker around with the carburetor. I might go and earn some more money off camera and then get some performance parts before we go kind of full on crazy in terms of exploring. I also, when we do get the parts, however long it takes for them to come through, we will fit them and get the car painted up at a little bit better colours, a little bit better sort of FailRace colours. It's going to cost us... actually, petrol's not too bad. Admittedly, it's probably got a tiny fuel tank and everything, but petrol is not too bad. There we go. Right, that one there as well. I don't know if you can use this to... whether you can fill this up with diesel. I assume you must be able to. Speaking of diesel, actually, I really need to fill up the septic truck, and I know that's going to cost me an absolute fortune. Because, yeah, that's got a very, very, very big fuel tank. So, that's going to be a fun one to do. I believe, also, if you have, like the septic truck and so on, if you don't empty it out and you're driving it around with 10,000 litres of crap in it, quite literally 10,000 litres of crap in it, then you go through fuel at a stupid rate. So that is something to be aware of. You really want to empty it as regularly as you can. I'm not going to say I ended up dumping mine in the lake, because that's totally not an okay thing to do. Shush. Yeah, there is a place you're supposed to dump it, but you can kind of just chuck it anywhere. I hope that I put that letter in there correctly. It does seem to have vanished, so I don't think it's just glitched through. I think we have done it properly. Today has been a good Sunday. Hello, I'm Felix. Shall we have a play on this? No, that's not actually. Let's not waste any more money than we really, really have to, because we're probably going to need something. What do we want food-wise? I think the sausages are actually the best food to buy. They're relatively cheap, and they give you the most, so we're just going to buy all of them. Do we want another case of celebratory beer? Bugger it. You know what? Yes, we do. There we go. 577. Oh, that's quite a lot. Yeah, we'll go for that. We should have more than enough, though, for all of the other stuff that we have on order. Yeah, we do, I think. That's probably going to come close to 2,000. I'm hoping we've done it well enough here. We're going to find out. I don't know what happens if you order stuff and you don't have the money to pay for it. Oh, Christ, I think we dinged the car again. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cheat and fix this car up again, because bumping into it with a shopping bag is apparently bad news. We'll go and load this crate up. Maybe have a couple out of the other one, and then we will be on our way home. Goodbye. Thank you for your petrol. Well, a surprisingly successful day. A surprisingly successful day. I suspect nobody here was betting on me to make the car get through inspection first time. I suspect most of you were betting on me getting run over or rolling, but... oh, it's a little bit bent at the back, but it has done it. The Satsuma is fully legal. Wow, this is a toilet and a half. However, that is going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.